Good evening, lovely tubers. White Mexican back in for another video tonight. I'm going to be reviewing Legendary Collections 3 and 4 today and a plethora of other cards, including Magic Ruler, one of my all-time favorite Generation 1 sets. So getting into it right here, Legendary Collections 4 Joey's World, a fantastic set, very big set. You can see a 309 cards here. Let's take a look. Everyone knows Pop Avarice came back off the ban list not too long ago. There is an Ultimate reprint from Elemental Energy, if I'm not mistaken, but this is the second one right under as a secret rare. And let's take a look again. Of course, I'm going to be looking at the first editions, near mint, and lightly played as always, and list highest price or lowest price to most expensive in the actual cards, but then of course, highest to lowest when we're actually in the set rotation. So it's about 15 bones, or 15, 15, 50, 15 and a half for the secret rares first editions, and then kind of just stabilizes around that $15, $16 only three pages left of this card, but fantastic. Really quickly, while we're in here, I might as well take a look at the other ones because there's just fantastic value in this card in general. This card went to 3 now, and all of the cards have just come up. You can see even the comments here about like 3 bones. So you guys, if you I would just unload these. I mean, definitely keep your playset for different decks that you want to play with. You can see across the board, all of the cards hold pretty good value. Even the gold one, $9. Again, it was like 16 bones for the secrets. Where are the original supers? Original supers here, about 4. And then, ultimates are like super expensive, but not a lot of people have ultimates. I have 2 first edition German copies. Funny that I actually got them in Osaka, Japan when I lived in Japan last year. But all around fantastic card. I always have a hard time putting this card in more than one copy though. Like, it's such a blowout card when you can pull it off at one, but like anything more than one, it's kind of like a seesaw card, because if you open this beginning of the game, it's really bad, and if you open up more than one copy, it's really just a dead card. Harpy's Feather Duster, I reviewed this before, so this is the reprint. I guess technically they're all kind of reprints per se, depending on what time frame you want to use. This card is coming off the ban list eventually. We got Raigeki again. I really am an avid believer that we're going to be getting this off the ban list anytime soon. It's about 12 bones for the first editions. Plenty on the market there. So I'm not really too concerned about going to that. Of course, they have the Prismatic Secret Rares from the Stairway to Destiny, or whatever it's called, which I personally prefer, which is actually my favorite print. I think it's about going for 14 the last time I reviewed it, if I'm not mistaken. Red Eyes, Darkness Metal Dragon, another fantastic, awesome, generic dragon card. There's definitely like a lot of cool prints for this. I think there's like a super and ultra from the promo Shonen Jump. This is my favorite rarity, of course, secret rare. That's going for about 13 plus bones. Plenty on the market, about 2 pages left. Mostly one-ofs, but these are all pretty much first editions, so lucky on that. Really quick, I'm going to take a look at the other rarities. I might not go through all the rarities, because again, I want to review Legendary Collections 4 and 3 today, and they're very, very large sets, and it's going to take a while. So you got like the Dual Terminal here for about 6 bones, Dual Saga for about 7, and then 13 for the secret. The Shonen Jump ones actually, really surprisingly, are already down to $9, which is really surprising. They used to be the most expensive ones for the longest time. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Really quick, I just want to investigate that further. It's kind of interesting. I guess it's because the rarity's not that high, but these are the hardest to get, really. I mean, maybe like Dual Terminal 2 is pretty rough, but okay, no, because they're it's like $17, $18. So technically, these are the most expensive print if you actually want to go in and investigate on the near mints and lightly plays and get some more realistic conditioning ones. Moving on here. Okay, so Harpy's Feather Duster, Red Eyes, Darkness Metal, Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial is another fantastic card. Of course, we got some pretty nice things. We got Ultra reprints of late, but this is the secret reprint, my personal favorite reprint. Highest rated we have currently for Foolish, and there's like none on the market. Wow, this is near mint lightly play. There's only 3 listings, one of them they start out at almost 14 bones. So that is pretty incredible. So I mean, that's a good sell for you guys. I think I sold mine when they were like 8 or so. I had a few that I sold that were like for 8, and then kept a few for myself. So that's pretty cool. Solemn Judgment. So we just saw a super rare reprint in Secret Slayers, which is pretty cool. I also did a video about Upstart Goblin, a really good investment. I would highly recommend you guys get plethora copies of the super Upstart Goblins. That card is just like under 2 bones right now. It's pretty fantastic. The secret version is going all the way up to 8 bones plus for the first edition. So this just got unlocked to 3 a bit back. So just an awesome counter trap card. One of the, if not the most powerful trap card in the game, in my personal opinion. Just it's so diverse. It can just stop pretty much almost anything. A couple comments here. Secret Pot of Greed. This is an awesome card as well. Of course, there's the ultimate rare from Duelist Pack Kaiba, which is really awesome. But then this is really cool too. This is the secret rare version. See, the first editions are about $8-ish, $9, and there's only 2 pages left. Most of these are 1-ofs or 2-ofs. I believe there's a Dark Beginning super rare as well, if I'm not mistaken. You guys will have to investigate that a little bit further, but pretty cool. All trade in. There's also a secret rare version, which is pretty cool, but this one looks like it's sitting at about $7. Compulse. This actually went down. This was like $7-8. Now it looks like it's around $4. I don't really care about reinforcement. I'm all about Legacy of Darkness super rare firsts. Brow, avid Dark World fan. Let's take a look at this really quick because I want to see. I'm curious what the first edition prices are. Again, these sets are huge, so I don't want to go in depth with like every single card because there is a lot of content in each of these sets that I want to get into, and it's going to take forever. So it's about $3 for first edition Brows. Pretty sweet. Oh, love Dark World. So I'm going to kind of go with the base prices. I apologize. Some of these may be for unlimited, but I'm just trying to skim through, kind of give you guys a preview to like really dip into Legendary Collections 3 and 4 to get you interested to check it out for yourself. Because I'm constantly going back and forth with this set. This set is just fantastic. Secret Book of Moon, it's about $3. Zombie World is actually down. It's about $4. It used to be up when Structured Accord came out. Secret MST. I personally prefer the Ghost Golds, which are pretty pricey now, as well as the DTs, but this is pretty cool. Torrential Tribute Secret. This is my personal favorite. Of course, you have the Legacy. Is it the Labyrinth of Nightmare or Legacy of Darkness? I can't remember when this came out originally. Ultra first editions. Secret Regeki. Really quick, I want to check this out because this is like super low. This used to be like $20, and it looks like you can skim away with the first edition for about 5 bones now. Here, let's take a look. So about $4 for first edition Regeki, which is pretty incredible. No one uses this card. I love this card. I always pack one of these. Sometimes even side it. I mean, we got Dark Hole at 3 now. But this card is just, it's a blowout card. I love this card to death, and I'm really surprised that a lot of people don't have room for it. And I kind of understand, like, it's kind of, there's a lot of ways to stop this card now, but I mean, when this card goes off, it's just a blowout game changer card, and it's at 1 for a reason, and it was banned for like years and years and years for a reason. Just such a blowout card. I got Secret Rare Snow here, which is about $3. Harpy's Queen about $2. Gates, Ultra Gates. I personally prefer the Astral Pack Super, but these Ultras, we already upgrade about 2. Secret Dark Hole. This is fantastic. This is, we have the Legend of Blue Eye Super Rares, but the Super Rare first editions are like ungodly expensive for LOB. I don't even think I have one. I have several Super Rare Unlimited, but this is my 2 go-to. We got an Ultra Rare, Turbo Pack Ultra. There's a lot of good prints for Dark Hole, but me personally, for this one, I think the first edition Secret Rares are fantastic. Again, this card is at 3. This is a blowout card. A lot of people don't find room for this either. It all just depends on what you're playing, if you want to blow up your monsters. But this is like 2 bones for this all across the board for these first editions. 4 pages. So plenty to go around. This is an awesome card. Old school, nostalgic, Generation 1, killer artwork, just blowout powerhouse. Bottomless Trap Hole, another awesome card. I believe it comes in Secret Rare or Ultra Rare. I think it's, I don't remember. It's either Ultra or Secret. It's about apparently $1 to $3 over here. I already talked about Gates, Beige, it's about 2 bones. Imperial Iron Walls, Ultra. I like the, whatever the Tournament Pack or Astro Pack Super Rares personally. Secret Mirror Force about $2. You got Monster Reborn here. The was it 2019 Gold Sarcophagus Stands came out. These are Prismatic Secret Rare, probably the top print for me personally. Book of Life, I wasn't really concerned about. There's the Front Guardian First Edition Super Rares, which I like personally better. I already loaded these. I don't know why it's making me load them again. This is kind of unfortunate because this is just a gigantic set. There isn't really too much else going on here. There's Dark World Dealings. I prefer the original. This has been reprinted multiple times. There's like 5 different super reprints, but there's this. But I also prefer the original Strike and Neos, I believe. First edition supers, also of course the Ultimates, which are very, very expensive now. Which I'd be really curious to actually look into really quick for the Ultimates, because in the end I'm going to be reviewing Allure of Darkness, which is over $100 for the unlimited now. Unlimited, the card is just insane. It's a really popular card, of course, but even the supers, and it's been reprinted like 100 times for like the super rares, and the super rares are still maintaining like a $4+ price point. So it's pretty incredible. It's a pretty incredible card all in general. This is the one I was talking about. So yeah, there's I know there's more than just these 3 super rare. It just got reprinted super rare again, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Dark World Dealings Ultimate. This card is going to be insane as well. I think the last time I saw it, the unlimiteds were like 30, 45. Really expensive. I only have a few first editions myself. So the first unlimited we get is like 30, but we don't really care about that. If you're going to go ultimate, you might as well just go all out baller status and get first editions, which are about 50. The lowest that we play first edition for ultimate is 50, and then that goes to 52 with 2 of, and that's only 2 pages. So pretty incredible. This new TCG format is kind of glitchy. I don't really know how if I like it. I like how it's all like the spread, the layout, how it is, but like the no results found and everything. Like I don't know, it's just kind of trips me out. Alright, so there's Dark World Dealings, Silva, again, there's a lot of awesome Dark World reprints, high rarity, Silva Gold, Snow, Brow, Secret Rares. Secret Rare is one of my favorite rarities. Pretty awesome. This is like under $1. Secret Spy. There's also the dual terminal prints, which I personally prefer, but the Secret Rares are pretty cool too. Oh, big fan of Gravekeepers. Harpy's Lady 1, About a Bone. Ultra Heavy Storm. I personally like the Metal Raiders first editions. They're really expensive, hard to come by first editions, but these look pretty cool too. But yeah, definitely MR Metal Raiders. This is a pretty cool card. This is a really old school card from like one of like I can't even remember. I reviewed this like a long time ago in one of my sets, but I don't know. This is just a really cool card. I like. I would definitely not get this print. I would get the original print from like I don't remember. It's like Legacy of Darkness or something. One of the first like 5 original core sets or something. Come on, it's gonna make me start all the way at the top. This is gonna take a while. We got a lot of cards to review here, gentlemen. I may just wait and just do these 2 sets and then maybe Magic Ruler, because Magic Ruler is not gonna take me too long. But this is I like to keep my videos a little bit shorter, and this is really gonna Black Horn of Heaven. There's an ultimate rare from Cybernetic Impact, I think, or something like that. Would be more desirable choice, but the ultimate rares first edition is probably pretty expensive now. It used to be cheaper. Spirit Reaper first, ultra, pretty awesome, about $1. Harpy's Lady. I think this is going to be a collector's card value. This is the only holo print we have this, and it's super rare. It looks really nice. I really do enjoy super rares, and it's about $1. Harpy Dancer. Did this come out Ultra? I know it came out Ultra and Dual Power, which was pretty cool. I don't know if it came out Ultra here. A Gravekeeper Steel, under $1. Saber Stores, good old Dino Rabbit era. It's under $1. Again, Super Rejuvenation just came off. Giant Trunade, I think it's just common. I would definitely get the Magic Ruler Super Rares, which I'll go over in a bit. Kazadosaurus, Seeker, under $1. It's pretty great. And this is going to be pretty much it. This is going to wrap it up for Legendary Collection 4. I don't think there's too much more besides maybe Malevolent Catastrophe is probably one of the other ones. Harpy's Lady 3 is pretty cool. Harpy Lady 2, those are supers. Secret Rare Gateway to Dark World. I used to play this at 1. I don't really play it anymore. We got Monster Reborn now, so it's kind of like you don't really need that anymore to bounce back for Graf. Most of these are just getting down to the commons now. I know there's Super Rare Malevolent Catastrophe. I don't know if it's in Legendary Collections 3. I thought it was in both of them because you'll notice a lot of duplicate copies, like even in the same rarities between sets. I don't really know why Konami did that. I guess just to give us more of a chance to get those rarities. So this is it right here. This is super rare. This is a fantastic card too. This is like 15, 18 cents, super cheap. That's probably going to be the last card that I'm going to review in this set because there's really not so much else besides the commons. This card's pretty cool too. I always try to mess around with my Zombie Horde deck with this, and it never really works out, but I really like this card a lot. Okay, so moving on to Legendary Collections 3, Yugi's World. We have Dark Magician Girl, of course, is going to be really expensive. You have the MFC original prints, which are ungodly expensive for first edition. These ones are pretty pricey too. Upstart Goblin. This is actually, I reviewed this card a couple days ago when I did my vid on Secret Slayers. I really think you guys should invest in the super rare ones. They look really nice. I think I ordered 43 personally myself. The card is not going to stay at $2 forever, especially if this card gets lifted on the ban list. This is just a fantastic deck thinning card. Awesome artwork too. I really do like the artwork. And these are been up. They've been going down slowly, but they were going up for a while. I remember these were like $5-6, and now they're already up to $14 for the first edition. So that's pretty cool. It's crazy how people list unlimiteds for more money than the first editions. Like I guess these guys are trying just to sell these. But I think that's pretty crazy. So anyway, 14 bones for Ultra Upstart Goblins. I have couple of these myself. It's pretty awesome. I love that card. Definitely one of my favorite cards from these sets, or this set in particular. Got Dark Paladin over here, another Harpy Spellduster going the same way. This is an MVP right here with Secret Rare Blackluster. I like the Master Collections. I think it was Series 1 or Series 1. That's my personal favorite of Blackluster. Of course, you have the Invasion of Chaos, original print first editions, Generation 1. Which are really high too. I personally like the Secret Rares better from the measure. This is pretty cool too, but more ideally the Masters Collections volume. Buster Blader, Graceful Charity. So I really like the first edition original prints from the Super Rare starter deck Pegasus, which I forgot to review last time. I was my last video. I think it was one of my last videos. I reviewed the starter deck Pegasus for like collector's value for first edition Relinquishes, which are like under $1. And super rare, this came super rare, of course. These are really nice too. I really like Hobby League. Hobby League, no one really likes to mess with Hobby League because there's a thicker cardboard, but they look really nice. Like the little prismatic ultra, it looks really great, and I just love the artwork so much in this card. So here, starter deck Pegasus. This is like a hidden gem. I don't know why people aren't picking this up. This first edition only, lightly played near mint, is a gold mine. I really think that people should be picking this up. Maybe they are. I've been picking these up for like years now because I think this is just a great investment. So it's about 3-ish bones for the first edition. So there's not really like much growth that it's had, but it's just there's something about this. Like I know it's banned. And it's probably like I always say I'm an avid believer of cards coming off the ban list. Like everything comes off the ban list eventually. This is kind of like one of those cards where I kind of like hesitate saying that statement because this is just an ungodly ridiculous card. Maybe if it gets errata, this is probably one of the only cards on the ban list currently that I can kind of see like I don't really like. I'm still kind of in dream mode when I'm saying that's gonna come off the list unless it gets like some heavy water condensing errata. So, but then the secret rares, of course, the secret rares here from Legendary Collection 3 are fantastic too. Like, look at that deep, awesome foiling right here. Let's take a look at these really quick. So, about 10 bones. So, these have gone up a little bit. I think they were like 8 or 7 the last time I reviewed them quite a bit ago. But, you know, small growth, but, you know, fantastic rarity. I mean, it's a secret rare graceful charity. I mean, what more can you want as a player? It's pretty awesome. Alright, so Graceful Charity, Prohibition. So apparently this had like a somewhat buyout. There was several people that kind of sucked this up. I don't really know why. If this is like a popular side deck card nowadays. I personally don't think it's I don't know. It has to be on the board first, so it's kind of like a turn one card. And it's kind of slow. There's only one page left. That's probably why there's that price increase. The first edition's already at 12 bones, and top off at 20. I really don't like this card, but you know, original print is a rare from Feral Servant, so it's a really old school card, nostalgic Generation One. So that's pretty cool that people are kind of coming back to that card. Secret Rare Sandan. This is super awesome. I actually really want one of these. I think I have the Supers and the Ultras Turbo Packs. These are really cool. I think this is definitely my favorite. I know it got an errata, but you know, this card has been OG like ever since Invasion of Chaos, old Chaos builds with Yatagratsu and Chaos Emperor Dragon before it got errata and all that. These are sitting at almost 12 bones for the first editions. Pretty incredible. And then of course, in when we had XYZs come out, people were using this with tour guide and all that, and there's that giant debate about being on the field, not on the field, and you detach it to try to get the effect. Solemn Judgment, Secret Rares, awesome. Change of Heart, this is just an awesome version. Of course, you have the Melraider Ultra Rares, but this is Secret Rare, and this is just like all-time amazing. I mean, you could say, yeah, the original Ultra Rares are, first edition, are going to be a lot of value and, collector's value and really nice, but I would personally want this. Here's a 3 of for about 10 bones a piece. Still been trying to get this for a while. I don't know. Like, the artwork is just fantastic. Again, this is one of those cards that's just been banned forever. It's just such a beautiful card, though. Original prints have the magic stamps, too, of course, which make them significantly more desirable as well, which is really great. Dark Magician of Chaos. This is an awesome card. Pot of Greed. Gravekeeper's Commandant. Okay, so there's the ultimate rares. Forget what set the ultimate rares come out, which are pretty awesome too. All these cards are pretty awesome. So this set is huge. Again, I apologize. And in order to save some time, because I still want to review Magic Ruler again, I always go back to sets. It's a really great set. I'm not gonna go into every single one. So but these are my choices. So these cards right here, salvage really great. I'm a big Mermail and Lantean player, so that's pretty great. Got your secret rare pieces of Exodia, really awesome. This card for like those random rogue players that like to play this. Machine Dupe, not really a big deal because it's an ultimate rare. Imperial Order. I don't remember if this came out secret rare. I think it did. I'm not sure, but the Feral Servant secret rare first editions are infinitely gonna be better. Recruiter, highest rarity of Recruiter, Compulse, an awesome card. It's been slowly going up and then kind of going down. Dragged Down to the Grave. I think this is like an awesome MVP player card. I play this in like everything. I play this in Zombies and Dark World. Of course, it gained its popularity in Dark World back in the day. But I'm actually using it in Shaddolls now. I'm using it in Shaddolls, and it's actually working very well. And I'm actually pretty awesome. Proud of that combo. Royal Tribute, awesome. Again, Gravekeeper stuff. Secret Rare. Regeki, Mad Sheep, awesome. I'll check that out. I don't remember if this came out. I think this just came out common. Chaos Sorcerer. This card is super awesome. I'm going to go into this really quick because I think the only other holo print we have of this is the Turbo Packs or Tournament Packs or whatever. Ultra Rares, which are really expensive right now. I really do like these super rares. They are pretty pricey right now for the first editions. They're about 9-ish bones, and then they go up to about 10. So there's only one page left, so really not a lot of these, but awesome card. I've always been, a Chaos fan since Cookie Cutter Chaos, back in the day, the original OG Invasion Chaos set. Card Destruction, this came out secret rare as well. Again, being awesome. This is another card that I run. This is a Dark World card. But it's great in Shaddolls. Again, I'm right now. I made a Dark World. It's not really Dark World. I just use Dark World cards like Dark World Dealings and Drag Down to the Grave. Pretty much the only Turbo cards that I use. But it's basically like the Zombie Horde cards, like Battle Roach or whatever it's called. Banshee, Zombie World, and then all the Shaddol engine, and I basically just replaced the Invoked engine with the Zombie engine. It's working pretty. It's kind of slow sometimes, but it's pretty great. And using these Dark World Magic cards is pretty awesome. Just turbos through your deck. And Book of Moon's Secret Rare is awesome. DNA Surgery is a cool card. We go for the original print, which I think is from Feral Servant or something. Needleworm is pretty cool. I think these are Ultra, which are pretty cool too. Reckless Greed, these are supers. These are really great. I don't really know the exact price because these are just variant so much, but awesome card, awesome card. Sinister Serpent, I'd go for the video game promo. Has like that prismatic secret is pretty cool, but this card got errated, so it's kind of not really useful anymore in my opinion. For collector's value, Twin-Headed King Rex, this card I think just for artwork and just anime popularity, this is going to be good for collector's value. Secret of Kaiku, super awesome. Again, I'd go for the original print. So I think, was it from Labyrinth of Nightmare, I think, or Legacy Dark? I can't remember, but first edition super prints, super awesome. Creation of Venus, Necro Valley, you've got the Ultimates, which are, and the super rares original prints from Fire Guardian, which are my personal favorites. Descendant is an ultra rare, is pretty great. Threatening War, secret rare. Morphing Jar, I think this is an ultra rare. And this is an ultra rare. Mind Control, these are super rare. Shine Balls, which are pretty cool. This as well, Gazelle Ultra, I think that's going to be collector's value too, so I would check that out. Secret Rare Mirror Force is always pretty cool. Secret Rare Dark Hole, as well as I removed Legendary Collections 4, is just an awesome card. Secret Rare especially. This Guard comes Ultra as well. Heavy Storm comes Ultra as well. I'll check out the MRD versions. These are pretty cool though too. Mystic Tomato Secret looks really nice. Silver Fang, I think it's going to be a collector's card. This is a hollow print of this old school anime card. I think all the Toon stuff is going to be collector stuff too eventually. It's getting Toon support in a bit later. Aqua Matador, pretty awesome for collector's value again too. Let's see, Secret Pyramid Turtle is pretty cool. And Ultra Spirit Reaper, one of my all-time favorite zombie monsters, pretty cool as well. Secret 7 Tools is pretty cool. Again, just kind of rushing through here. These are 300 plus sets. There's just so many cards to look at, and you guys got the gist. I just kind of want to highlight this set. Ultra Rare Bottomless, pretty cool. I'd go for the Secret Rares personally. Royal Decree is pretty cool, but they're kind of expensive now. But the Tournament Pack 6 Super Rares are pretty cool too. This Dark King of the Abyss, awesome for collector's stuff, and I think that's going to be pretty much up. This Gorse token's pretty cool too. I think it's an ultra rare. Yeah, ultra rare. This card's pretty cool. The original print Secret Rare. Look into that. Dark Crater and the Crater. Ultimate Rare from Rise of Destiny is really cool too. Banner Light Original MRL, which I'll show you in a minute, is really cool. This is pretty cool. I think this comes Ultra Backing Light. It's good for like Lightsworn stuff. I really like Lightsworn stuff. Malevolent Catastrophe, one of the MVPs for the super rares in this set, I'd personally say. This card in this set is just gigantic. This video is going to be super long. I'd also check out the DTs and the Master Collection Secret Rares. Those look really nice in Dark Necrofear. I think that card just has amazing artwork. It's not really so much of a playable card, but I guess it is if we want to play it. Crater, here's a Crater. I'll check out the Ultimate versions of this. Those are pretty pricey now. My goodness, this set is just endless. It's pretty great. Alright, and that is that. So yeah, Legendary Collection 3, amazing. Check it out, fellas. Alright, so Magic Ruler. I love this card. Really quick, okay, so everyone knows this is like the chaser card of this. One of the only 2 secret rares from this set. This is the original OG Magic Ruler, not Spell Ruler reprint set. From my understanding, I don't even think Spell Ruler got a first edition run because all the cards I see on there are all unlimited, so that's another reason why I don't like Spell Ruler. This card's like ungodly expensive right now for the first edition prints. The first we get is 140, and then it just goes up from there. It's only 2 pages. This card is just amazing. One of my all-time favorite artworks like ever for Blue Eyes. I really love the artwork, the cartoony artwork of Toon monsters, Toon cards, and this is just like the king of all Toon cards. Toon Blue Eyes White Dragon is just awesome. So awesome collector's card. Delinquent Duel. Duo, MST original. I'm really curious what the first editions are going for. I'm going to go into a little bit more detail with this set. I apologize, it's going to really extend the length of this video, but this is, I'm just going to say this is probably, I don't want to say my favorite, but really, really high up there. Generation Core 1 sets. Just an awesome, awesome set. Magic cards. So many cards. This set is infamous for having banned magic cards. So many of the magic cards in the set are banned because they're just so godly powerful. It's ridiculous. 12 bones. So not too bad. The average price usually is about 14 to 16 for the first editions for these original prints. A lot of awesome prints in this. We have the dual terminal. I'm pretty sure there's dual terminal common. There's the what is it? Gold hidden mine. The ghost gold ones look really nice, and then there's the secret rare preprints from the set I showed previously, which are pretty awesome. Delinquent Duo. This is a super band card. Stamp Steel. This is a super awesome band card. I would check these out again. There's so much I want to review, but I don't want this to be like too long, too moon raid. I would really check this out. Super awesome. Relinquished. You have the Star Decks first editions. There's so much I want to say about this. The Toon stuff. I think all the Toon stuff first edition is gonna go up like crazy because of artwork and collector's value and Pegasus and the anime. You have Serpent Knight Toon World first edition is gonna be awesome. OG Upstart Goblin Secret Sentry or Forceful Sentry. Really quick, I want to take a look at Giant True Nate because I think this is coming back sooner than later. I mean, I think if we're gonna get Harpy's Feather Duster, which we will, I promise you, we're gonna get Harpy's Feather Duster. Like, I know it, I can just feel it in my bones. This card is gonna either be before or even soon just to follow because there's no reason that we should get Harpy's Feather Duster and not this card. Or maybe we'll get this card first. So let's take a look at the first editions. The last time I checked, I think these were like about 5-ish for lightly played first editions. And now they're sitting at about 20 bones for first edition. It's a little for near mint though, so that's pretty cool. I would definitely want a copy of that. I know I have, I think, 4 or 3 copies of that first edition, which is really awesome. Metamorph, super rare, painful choice, pretty awesome. Gravekeeper Servant, this is my favorite print of this. All common prints, this is the original OG one, so it's awesome. Confiscation, talked about that in one of my last videos. Cyberjar is actually an ultimate rare, which is really cool from Duelist Pack Kaiba. This card's pretty cool because I like Perfect Herald decks, Fairies, Messenger Piece, OG super rare. Banisher of the Light. This is an awesome, awesome anti-meta card. Of course, we have Banisher of the Radiance, which people kind of prefer to. Most of the time, I side these and just run 3 Radiance. But this is a Macrocosmos on legs with just, you know, a fat ass of 2000 defense, and of course it's a level 3 light fairy. You know, meets all the local motives for those you know, anti-meta decks and, you know, fairy decks and all that. But this card, I think for first edition original print, and they get, again, we don't have a lot of prints of this, but this is like the original OG print, and it's the only holo print we have, and it's like a bone. So I think this card is such a power, so good. I mean, especially with this, with like a Moon Mirror Shield, it's chaos for days. So it's pretty great. But again, I'm a big anti-meta player, and I like counter fairies, and I like you know just fairy stuff in general. So it's pretty great. But for its Macrocosmos effect, that's kind of the biggest thing. Vader Throne, I think this is gonna be a collector's card for the first edition. I reviewed that a couple videos back. This card's really cool. OCG, the OCG artwork, Uncensored Artwork's one of my favorite OCG artwork cards. Not really a big deal here in TCG because they censored it to death. Final Destiny, that's a pretty cool card. If you want to discard a whole lot, blow up the field, it's got a pretty cool, such an awesome artwork. I love the artwork of the boxes of the original generation sets. They all kind of, you know, they always do fantastic with the artwork for the deck boxes, but, you know, just this nostalgia of this generation set. So that's going to wrap it up. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. This has been a showcasing by the White Mexican, and I will see you in the next video.